He was just getting back on his feet after recovering from COVID, which is why it seemed strange to Peter Kelly when he suddenly spiked a fever back in late May.
Feverish and night sweats and swollen lymph nodes.
At first, doctors thought it might have been an STI, but it wasn't until little red sores began to break out all over his body, later turning into painful boils, that the 28-year-old dancer began to suspect it might be monkeypox. After going through weeks of tests, the results came back positive. Peter was among the first in the province to be infected by the virus.
It was incredibly painful, the rash. If you do touch them, they're really sore, and they can burst open and bleed and pus.
He's not the only one to have suffered in this way. More than 600 cases of monkeypox have been recorded so far across Canada since early June, according to Public Health Canada, Ontario making up 230 of those cases. The disease has mostly been reported among men who have sex with men. It isn't sexually transmitted, but is spread through close physical contact.
This is my little wound care / medication area.
Peter says while the pain was excruciating, perhaps worse was the extreme isolation and mental stress he felt during his near-month-long quarantine.
I lost all my work for the month and I lost all income.
On top of bills piling up, Peter says he's had to contend with hate online. Peter, who's pretty sure he picked up the virus from a bathhouse, says he's opening up to break the stigma.
At first, didn't want to tell anyone. Realizing that there's no information out there, I kind of had an opportunity to kind of support other people, and that's kind of why I decided to speak more publicly about my experience, because we need a lot more resources and there needs to be a lot more supports in place for folks who have to isolate with monkeypox.
Kayla McLean, Global News.